I watched him come up and just hammer this thing. That was awesome. Get a picture with you like this. You feel the Probably not going to be a good day for a jerkbait. At least not in the windy areas. Yep, feels like I even have fish on there. I do. It's not a good start today, I'll tell you. End up with a big old mess. There's fish number one. I'm gonna hand line him. Well, I guess my cheap little Chinese jerkbait worked. Hey buddy, bit it while it was sitting still. So in all honesty, it's really pretty stupid for me to even be out here as windy as it is today. Alright, so just a quick update. The water, it's 11:16. The water is 56 degrees. Now we're getting up here by the dam where we're somewhat protected, at least from all this wind. It's much nicer here. Oh, there we go. Fish number two on the cheap Chinese jerkbait. So if I remember right, this jerkbait costs like $1.50. Yeah, I'm reeling you into a boat here, buddy. Need to net him. Can't tell if he's got both sets of hooks. Oh yeah, he does. Nice fish. Picture. Get you unhooked and put you back, alright? Alright, little buddy. Number two. So, this jerkbait, got it on AliExpress. It's kind of a medium size. Of course, their length is by centimeters and their weights are by grams. But anyway, it's smaller than a Megabass Vision 110. I know that, but yeah, kind of a mid-size. So these bass are up here pretty shallow, next to really deep water. I'm in 37 feet here. And he might have come out around 10. They're hitting it when it's sitting completely still. So we got water temps 56 to 57 this morning. And it's almost afternoon, it's 11:24. So we're really just getting started. Thinking about switching my jerkbait to a Megabass 110 in a darker color. I only have one Megabass, and it's like a really dark chrome color. There we go, there's a fish. And the dark color would probably be better today in the with the conditions we have. That's a good fish, I think. It's a decent one. Get my net here. Keep him hooked. Alright, let's go. Come on in. There we go. Well, there's the best of the day. My little Chinese jerkbait. He was shallow. Good fish right there. If I guess a weight on it, it's somewhere around 3. It's a fat one. Alright, put it back. There she goes. So I was just talking about switching my jerkbait to a darker color. That's the 3rd bass I've caught on this white one. So I guess while I'm catching fish on it, I'll keep fishing her a little longer. So this is an AliExpress Chinese jerkbait, and I can't remember how much they cost, but they were, I think they were between $1 and $2 a piece. I ordered several of them just to try, and I wasn't ever even going to tie one on until I knew I was on fish and I was catching a bunch of them, but I decided to go ahead and give her a try. And it's the only one I've tied on today so far. But so far, she's doing the job. I'd watched some reviews on YouTube and stuff. See, I wrapped it up just now. And there we go. I haven't seen a whole lot of good reviews on the AliExpress lures. They said they fill up with water and things like that. People are saying, well, maybe I'll waterproof it. Try to figure out something I can spray on it, silicone spray or something. And I'm thinking that wouldn't even be worth it. Worth wasting the money. If you're going to do that, you might as well buy a good jerkbait. This is number 4. I just put that last one back. I think this is my 2nd cast since then. They are fighting good today. He's pulling drag. I'm going to end up losing him before I get into the net. Ah, there we go. Man, these fish, they've been eating. They're heavy. I don't know how they've had time to with... We haven't had much of a spring yet. This water went from cold to warm super fast. And when it was summertime, it went from warm to cold just as quick. The old Ned rig out here. There's a point right here that comes out, and it is really grassy, like heavy, thick grass. It'll be a little hard to work through. There's a mid-rig fish out here pretty deep, 17.5 feet. Hey buddy. This should be a pretty good area for smallmouth. There's not a ton of grass, but there's a ton of rock. And this spot right here is somewhat bare. There we go, buddy. Good fish. I saw him grab it. Thought it was a big rock, and it was a fish swimming up. What are you? Are you a smallmouth? Looks dark. That, my friends, is a big smallmouth. Right after I just said this should be a good smallmouth area. Probably going to be the biggest one I've caught out here, and on this cheap little AliExpress jerkbait too. Look at that guy. I watched him come up and just hammer this thing. That was awesome. Get a picture with you like this. We're gonna put a weight on, or get a weight on you. Here we go. 3 pounds, 7 ounces. Take off 3 for the grabber. So he is 3 pounds, 4 ounces. What a fish. What a fish. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Alright, so that fish came up and grabbed this thing in about 3 feet of water. Like I said, it was bare, and it was rocky bottom. I saw him come up and just hammer it. I could already see my bait. It wasn't real far from the boat. Right here on this little island. I gotta tell you, I am thoroughly impressed today with the fish this little jerkbait is caught. Fish. Largemouth. Boy, he is pulling. Get out of the grass. Are you a largemouth? Yep, good fish. Male, looks like. Hold still. Another on the AliExpress jerkbait. Love this thing. Get a quick picture. These are good fish today too. He is a male. He's peeing everywhere. Alright. It is. What time is it? 1:13. So I've been out here for just over 2 hours. And it has already been a great day. So I've got this heavy hydrilla grass out here, thick. So I'm trying to stay on top of it so I can fish the void in between it and land. That way, if there's anything hiding in the grass, maybe it'll come out and get it. Or if there's anything up there shallow, like a smallmouth, hopefully it'll eat it. was reaching down to fill my trolling motor plug. Alright. So the water temperature here is 55.5. These fish have moved up on these little points on the main lake. Some fish. I'm not going to say I'm on a school because I'm only catching them here and there, but there's a fish. Man, he is fighting hard. He's not real big. Oh, hey, he is decent. Give him that. Nice male. Red crush plates. I think he's a male. He's pretty chunky. Get a picture with you. Oh, fish on. Every time I stop and look at something, oh, I lost him. Looking down to make sure my camera was on, recording. Bill broke. Oh, I broke it. Daggone it. That's why she won't dive. Broke the bill. Well, we'll switch out to something else. That was a good jerkbait right there. As cheap as it was. Couple fish on the mega bass. Hey buddy, front hooks too. Fine. Quick picture. Coming back. It is 2:56 and we're getting close to having to call our quits today. Figured I'd hit this point right here. Really, it's a largemouth lake. There's smallmouth in it, but this point has a bunch of rock on it, which you can see up there, and there's some gap in between the rock and the grass. I'm probably not up that far yet. Fish on. Well, he ran with it. Oh, I lost him. Daggone it. Horsed him in. Looked like a decent fish too. Looked like a largemouth. I think I'm gonna call our day. It's about 10 after 3. It's gonna take me an hour to get home, so what a day, what a day. I think we ended up with 10 in the boat. I know we hit double digits. Had that big smallmouth. That was nice. Caught one fish on an Ed rig and all the rest on jerkbaits. Most of the fish on the cheap AliExpress jerkbait, and I ended up breaking the bill on it. I don't care. I'm gonna buy more. That thing was awesome. There she is right there. One last look. Just a white with a little orange under the chin there, but it worked really well. I'm going to put her away so I don't lose her on the way home, because I will definitely be ordering more of these. Do you feel the buzz? We have a cold front coming in. Oh man, I just hooked my shirt twice. That's not good. Well, I really don't want to tear up my shirt. Goodness. Guess I'll leave myself hooked for a second. Take a picture. Man, I can tear my clothes up. He's back. I'll unhook myself.